Does that sound like a dead battery to you? Does that sound like a dead battery to you? It does not to me. Let me show you guys why I'm about to have to find me something else to do for a living. We got this 2024 Mustang here. We just put a whip on. We dropped the motor out of this thing because we put some oil pump gears and headers and all kind of stuff on it. Right, well, to drop this engine out, we have to disconnect a couple brake lines here. We got done here. It has brakes. They're obviously there, but the problem is it keeps setting a check brake system, and we cannot get rid of this code right here. Brake system fill not complete. Okay, so how do you bleed the brakes? Well, you bleed them like normal, right? We get Jake in there and we get him to pump it up. No, wrong, wrong, wrong. All right, we got an EBB. It's called an electronic brake booster. Sits over here. This contains the EBB, the brake booster, the ABS module, the hydraulic control unit, and the master cylinder reservoir, all of it, all in one. And believe it or not, if we got inside of this car and tried to pump these brakes up and bleed them, we would get no fluid out. I know it makes absolutely no sense, right? But the computer has to tell these valves in here to open so that we can get fluid to flow down here and bleed the air out of our caliper. Well, that's a big problem there, okay? So how do you fix that problem? Well, you could buy a brake machine, or you could be like us and buy this $120 Motive Products power bleeder. Might link that up in the description if you want to check it out. We just pump this thing up, right? Pump, put pressure there, pressure come out down there, and we got to do all of this crap while we're using the Ford software here to keep the correct valves open. Okay, so that's not that big of a deal, Mason. Why are you complaining about that? Well, let me show you. So that code there, all right, this is our code right here, C102052, blah. It says this DTC is preset in a new ABS model, can only be cleared when the brake system has been successfully bled, right? Well, what do you think, Jake? Pretty. I felt like it was pretty successful. It wasn't, according to the code there. Visual inspection and pre-checks. Now, here's where I noticed something a little weird. See that? Make sure the battery state of charge is at least 80%. We're at 44% battery state of charge. So, go crank it for him, Jake, just to show him. Give him a little start here. But this car cranks absolutely fine. I've got to charge the battery before I can bleed the brakes and get it to not set this DTC and give me a check brake system message on the cluster. Guys, this is absolutely ridiculous. Give him a start, Jake. Show him what it sounds like. Does that sound like a dead battery to you? Does that sound like a dead battery to you? It does not to me. About processes like this, things like this that car manufacturers do, like not to mention this ABS module right here actually has security access. So if you unplug this, put another one on it, not only would you have to program it, you're going to have to program the key system to recognize this or the car won't start. Basically every manufacturer's doing this, making it impossible for us mechanics to be able to fix the problems. Let me know what you guys think about this.